Alright, so hello everyone. This is a MiG-15 gameplay. This is just after, you may be wondering why I'm at the enemy base already. This is on Spain, by the way. It's because I was AFK and I was climbing the other direction. I had a problem, so I had to go somewhere else. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. So, coming in on the enemy base, and I saw like a glint of metal. Turned out it was a Canberra. So, I do the very dishonorable thing, and I runway kill him. You'll see me later apologize for that, but I'm desperate for kills in the MiG. Like, it's a really difficult aircraft to get the guns to work on it. So, I'm just flying along, kinda watching the chat. Somehow, our team managed to pull through and we managed to wipe out most of the enemy team. I think we haven't lost a player yet. Well, we may have lost a couple, but we were doing really well. So, got that first kill. I kind of messed up my center fuselage and my ailerons, which was a little bit annoying in general terms, and there was an instance later on where it was really annoying. But aircraft is doing okay, so I'm just kind of flying back toward the base, because that's where I expected the enemy would be. A lot of times, allied teams will, see, the thing is, people tend to come back to, the enemy runway if they're looking for the last couple of players. I've learned that usually the enemy is doing the same thing for you if they're looking for players. So, I expected the enemy would be somewhere over here. So, just flying over here. I'm climbing now because I was, unsure. Are they going to be high? Are they going to be low? So, I just saw, I can't tell if that's a MiG-9 or MiG-15, sorry, when I'm editing, which is right now. My screen's really tiny, so sorry. But then 2 players get called out, so I head over this direction. I was sort of aiming for the middle of the 2 dots because I was unsure where they were. And then right there in the comment it says don't land F-it 25 incoming. So, and then it says enemies attacking airfield base. Turns out it was a B-57. But at the time I just thought it was a B-57, not just a Sabre. Turns out there was a Sabre in that area as well as the B-57. So I just started heading in that general direction, not really knowing why I was doing it, because at the time I didn't actually know I was heading towards something. But you can see that MiG-15 over there, and then I see another guy pop up, Me-262. Wait, no, is that one? Yeah, it's a 262, sorry. Is it though? 163 or 262, I can't tell. Sorry, really tiny screen. But yeah, just coming in. So this whole match, I had missed about half of the entire match. I was just AFK climbing, and I got to a peak of around 9k 500, which was not very good. I was really scared that I had been running. I hate people who run. So just back at our airfield now, and I see that cluster of our players, and I thought, maybe there's something over there. Well, there was something over there, but I turned around the other direction. I thought he was back toward his airfield. Turns out he was not. He was right behind us. And soon, yep, I'm gonna check there, and I'll notice, right there, see how that red dot appeared? Yep. So now I've just basically blown a lot of speed, especially by doing this vertical maneuver right now. And right here you see me doing something pretty interesting. what I'm doing is I'm tapping my W key, which is my elevator down button. You know, if you wanted like to go down, um, I'm pressing that as I do my G maneuvers, high G maneuvers. What I find is that that resets War Thunder's like G thing. At least it does in the MiG-15. Don't use it on like Meteors or other jets that have like smooth, I'd say, like elevators. The Meteor, it has a really large elevator and it takes a long time for it to actually do something, so don't just tap that for just a second. Do that for a long time. But, hang on, I'm gonna have to sneak. Nope, I managed to stop myself. Okay. So, just chasing down the Saber right now. But yeah, basically, when you do that, it resets the whole G-lock idea, and that really helps out in maneuvers, especially with the MiG, since it's more of a maneuvering plane. But yeah, so just chasing down this Saber, he's, you know, doing the correct thing. He's running. It's what you're supposed to do when you're a Saber, I suppose. I'm trying to negotiate for a head-on right now, because, you know, this is something I tend to do a lot. Whenever I am trying to get a game to end, if there's like a not very cooperative American player, well, not exactly always American, but, you know, if I'm ever trying to, you know, end the game, I'll just go for a full commit head-on. That way both of us will get a kill, and he won't feel like he's gotten a complete loss, because otherwise he's just gonna run, and eventually we're gonna hunt him down, we're gonna kill him. And I don't know if US pilots will notice that they do that, but they do. I keep saying US, dang it. It happens to everyone, but mostly US. Because US teams are usually the ones with the last remaining player on their team, the ones who lose. So Marshmallow, or like, whatever his name is, in the MiG-15, he is making that Saber really nervous. Because Saber, he wants to turn around so he can head on me, but that MiG is, he says he's just watching. So here I'm trying to get him to turn around, but that Saber's really scared of that MiG. So, little tip by a person who's not actually very good. If you're ever trying to get someone to cooperate, listen to your teammates. Eventually I get him to pull off. See, there he goes. But, you know, that tactic right there, the getting someone to head on you, that can be really helpful. But yeah, so he's starting to turn around now. I lose sight on him, but I can still see his dot. And so right here, lining up for the shot, my engine's overcooking really bad, oil, and I just couldn't get that shot. Those were those ailerons and that high speed combined, and here I'm doing that same W tapping thing. See that? Kinda hick maneuver. You know the hick maneuver that people do? Right there. I got that kill. Got a nice clean kill on him. He was really slow, and yeah. But you know that hick maneuver that people do in